Hi, this is Pastor Ken Smith. I want to thank you for watching Transforming Lives. Have you ever been driving down the road and you've noticed in the old country roads you might come across an old abandoned building? It's interesting if you think about the history of some of these buildings. If you stop in, behind me is an old abandoned school that closed many years ago. Hundreds of children probably played in this very gym. Children that had laughter, children that had life in them, excitement, probably at this time have even children of their own, and they can drive by here and see a facility that no longer is used. I think about not only a facility like this, but I think about the local church. Could it be that as a person would die, as a school facility over time can close, could it be that a local church loses its effectiveness and in fact actually dies? A local church dying. I've seen it happen myself. I've seen it where churches get so entangled in their own little kingdoms, this group versus that group, the choir versus the deacons, the Sunday school teachers versus the hostess committee, things that should not be happening, understanding we are part of the family of God, working towards His purpose, towards His kingdom agenda, but yet when we get on our own agendas, we start to actually kill ourselves spiritually. We start to abandon the true calling in which we have as believers in Christ. I want to encourage you to ask yourself, what is the most important thing in your local church? Or do you make the essentials? Is it that worship starts at 11 o'clock or 10:45? Do you argue about little things like that? Do you argue about, will business meetings be held every month or once a quarter? You see, when we get tangled up in those type of things, what happens is that we get our eyes off of Jesus and we put our eyes on ourselves. And once we do that, we'll eventually become like this abandoned school. We'll become useless. But if we keep our eyes on Jesus, we will stay alive spiritually. We will move forward in our faith, and we will see something great happening. My friends, yes, it's sad to drive down these old country roads here in North Carolina and find abandoned schools. But you know what, my friends, also we need to understand it is truly a tragedy to see churches that completely have given up on the gospel message. They've abandoned the faith, and now they're just like this school here. They sit there useless, dead. Do a self-evaluation. It will not take long in prayer, in fasting, and seeking God to know if your church is truly alive and well. Thank you for watching Transforming Lives.